Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Okay, I'll stop. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Andrea and today I have a new Project Pan intro for you all. This is Fantasy Project Pan. It was created by Allie. Her channel is Wonder in Alleyland, and it was created for the Fantastic Ladies, and I will have all the information that you need to know listed down below. But this, as you might be able to guess from the name of the project, is all about like fantasies, mythological creatures, and Allie has picked 21 different creatures and created prompts for them. This is starting today on October 11th, which is apparently National Mythology Day, which I didn't know, which I think that's kind of cool. And it runs until October 11th, 2022. And one thing I really like about this project is that the updates are bi-monthly, so I don't have to worry about every month. I can have a little more progress to show you all, hopefully, for every update. But she left it pretty loose as to how you want to structure it. Like I said, there's 21 different prompts, and you do it rolling style, and you can start with as little or as many as you want. Now, since there's 21 prompts and 6 updates, I figured I'll start with 4 prompts and we'll see how we go, because given that number, I should be able to hit most, if not all of my goals, hopefully, for every update to roll in new things. But if not, I should still be able to get through all of the prompts this year doing it that way. And if I'm starting to fall behind, I can always add more in as we get, you know, like at the halfway mark or whatever. But I think it'll work out pretty well if I just do 4, and that way I'm not too overwhelmed, and that's just how I decided that I want to do it. So I've already picked my 4 numbers. I listed all of the different creatures and, you know, their prompts in an Excel spreadsheet so that they all have numbers assigned to them, and I did the pretty random number generator thing. So I will roll the footage, I guess, because I did screen record it as I tell you what numbers and which prompts they are. So I got number 8, which is Chimera. I got number 16, which is Troll. Number 15 is Phoenix, and number 8, which is Giant. So as I go through each one, I'll read the little intro, or I'll read the little description that Allie put for each of these creatures, and then I'll show you what I picked for that prompt. So first, the Chimera is a fire-breathing female monster with a lion's head, a goat's body, and a serpent's tail. And the prompt for this is a Franken product. Now, I'm not really one for Frankening, so I actually only have a total of 2 products in my collection that are Frankened, and one is already in my Panner's Pan for Jessica. So that means that the only other option I had was the other product I had Frankened, and it is in this Revolution Ultra Contour palette, but it is this bronzer right here is actually the Bare Minerals loose bronzer in Warmth, Frankened with the rest of the yellow powder that was in this slot. So that, oh, that's a bright ring light. So that is what I'm going to use for the Franken prompt, and I do want to finish this up. That is what it is looking like. I haven't used it in a while. I just remember having a lot of trouble with it when it was in loose form, so hopefully I can make it work a little better in this Franken form. I mean, it's been Franken for a while, I haven't touched it. So I want to finish it up, because then that would mean that I would have a full-size loose bronzer finished out of my collection, and I would really, really like for that to happen. So that is what I'm rolling in for Chimera. Then number 16 is Troll, And the description for a troll is an ugly creature depicted as either a giant or dwarf, dwells in rocks, mountains, or caves, known to be master builders. And the prompt for troll is a product with ugly packaging. I had a bit of trouble with this one just because I personally don't think any of my products have truly ugly packaging. I took it as ugly packaging to be packaging that I don't find easy to use, or kind of like ugly in that way. Ugly as in it's hard to use. It's not, you know. So what I decided to do, and since I wanted to make it not as much of a gimme, but it's going to be a bit of a gimme, is I have these Pharmacy Daily Greens oil-free gel moisturizers, and I do not, I mean, yes, the jars, they are incredibly cute, but just the way that they're shaped makes it so difficult to get the product that is like not directly into the jar. So that's why I have these into the ugly category. Now, the reason these are a bit of a gimme, because normally if I was just using this as a moisturizer on my face, this would take a while because you don't need a ton, but I don't know what it is. Something in this specific moisturizer does not play nice with my skin, because back, a couple weeks ago when my skin was very, very upset, and I thought it was because I used that Selah Seed to Skin scrub that is a body scrub. I used it on my face twice, and I thought that's what it was. But when I was using that, I was also using this every day. And I think I used both of them on the same day, like the first time on the same day. So that's why I thought it was the Selah, but my skin has been much better. So I decided I would give this another try, and it's this. There's something in this that my skin just does not like, because I put this on and my entire face felt so itchy, but like burny itchy, and it was not a good time. I did not have a fun day that day. So I am just going to use these on like as body moisturizer on my legs. I have already done that once and I didn't have any type of reactions, and I'm not willing to try this on my face for a third time and hope that it really wasn't this. I'm just going to use these as body moisturizers, so that's why they're kind of a gimme. But at the same time, like, I also want to get them out of my collection because I can't use them on my face, and I want to be able to roll in new products every update. So that is what I'm doing for ugly packaging. And as I said before, the reason I'm choosing it as ugly packaging is because it's just really difficult to get the product out once you've kind of like scooped everything out of the middle. To dig your finger around the sides, it's just really annoying. And like I said, I really don't have anything that I would consider truly ugly in my collection, so there's that. Then number 15 was Phoenix, a mythical bird known for rising from its ashes, symbolizes renewal and rebirth. And the prompt for that is a product you've repressed or depotted. And I really don't repress things unless I truly need to. And I don't depot much, but I do have one depotted palette, and it is currently housed in this because I got rid of the packaging because I depotted it. But it is my Revolution and Emily Edit The Wants palette. And you'll notice this shadow is gone because that was the cream and I finished that up. So there are 23 shades left in here. I have pan in this one down here, Cupcake. I'm not quite sure. I think I want to try to hit pan in like, let's do 2 shades. I want to hit pan in 2 shades, and let's see. I think actually what I want to do, I want to hit pan in this one, which is Corduroy, and this one, which is Top Story. I think those will work well together, and it's cheating a bit, but when I depotted it, Corduroy, I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, Corduroy did kind of like get a little messy, and I did have to kind of smush it back into the pan, so there is some product missing, so it'll be a little bit easier to hit pan on that. But I think that's gonna be my goal. I want to hit pan on corduroy and top story from this palette because I have had it for quite a while and I haven't gotten nearly enough use out of it. And then number 8 was giant. Oversized humanoids known for strength and aggression existed before the gods. And the prompt that Allie picked for this is a product you loved before the beauty community made it big. And I have not been doing makeup for that long. And Lord knows I am not a trendsetter in any way, shape, or form. But the closest I could come to this is I feel like I did start getting into single eyeshadows before they blew up so much on Instagram. So I decided I'm going to roll in one of the first single shadows that I ever bought, which is this shade from Ulta Beauty in watercolor. And this was I've had this for a long time. I've taken it traveling. It's seen some things, so it's a little rough looking, but I want to hit pan in this. And I do really like this shadow. It pairs really nicely with not only purples, but with like blues and greens as well. So it's more of like a topper shade. So there's that, and I want to hit pan in that. And then I'll just give you a really quick swatch of corduroy and top story just so you can see what those look like swatched out. Corduroy, I mean, corduroy looks really dark in the pan. You can build it up, so I'm not too worried about that. But corduroy and top story, which I think are very like good fall colors, so I think they're good to start out with. So those are the 4 different prompts that I chose, or that were chosen for me, and the 4 items that I chose to correlate with those prompts. And I'm really excited about this project because I love mythology so much. I'm not quite as much into fantasy, but I really love mythology. So that's why I saw this and I'm just like, yes, I have to join this project. And I'm enjoying these projects. 1, that are roulette style, but 2, where the creators it's not like so strictly regimented where you have to do this many products and this and this and this. It's just like you can kind of make it work however you can make it work for you and your schedule and things like that. And I really enjoy and appreciate that. So that is my intro. It is October, so my first update won't be until December for this project, which will give me plenty of time to hit hopefully most, if not all, of my goals. So that is it for today. Please let me know if you are doing this project as well, because I'd love to come check out your intro. I'm not sure if there's going to be like a playlist per se, but I will have like the master list linked down below that has everybody who has signed up for this project, and it'll have their information on it, so you can go check them out that way. But I hope you are all having a wonderful day or night. You are staying safe and sane and healthy, and I'll talk to you in the next one.